Hey, welcome back to another episode of Maintenance with Mike. So this week on Maintenance with Mike, we're going to do our first impressions video of a Kioti UTV K9 2400 with a manual dump box. It's not hydraulic. It's got hydraulic power steering. It is just under 1100 cc's, I believe, in a diesel. We wanted to share it with all of our subscribers and new viewers and continue to update what we think of it, how it's going, and what we use it for. So let's have a quick look at the machine. It is got really nice mag wheels on it. It's independent suspension on the front, as well as full independent suspension on the back. It's got full turn signals. This headache rack protector here is optional. The roof is optional as well. And the front glass windscreen with the windshield wiper and washer is optional as well. So let's show you the dump. So it's a pneumatic assist. So basically one hand's quite easy to raise and lower, and then there's a little lock pin that comes in there. This is not an HST, which is a hydrostatic transmission like the Kubota RTVs. This is more like the Kubota Sidekicks, but in diesel. So you get the torque of the diesel and the CVT transmission. So it goes faster than the RTVs. So we'll have a quick look here. Full independent suspension. There's that gas assist strut. So you basically got to pull this little arm in a bit, and then you can push the dump bed down. Maybe it's a two-hand operation. Yeah. It's a little bit harder to push down because it's gas assist up, right? Just starting to spit rain here now, but it looks like a beautiful day. Diesel here. Bush guard on the front is stock, believe it or not. We'll be putting a winch in here and a snowplow. For those of you that have subscribed to the channel, or to my new viewers, I had an issue with a ATV, a Kawasaki ATV. We're waiting for a number of parts from Kawasaki Canada on the recall. And Michelle and I thought we'd take this opportunity to get a sidekick. We love doing things together, so this way we can sit side by side, head up the trails, harvest some wood, do some things. So we thought it'd be a great addition to the equipment we already have. The price point was great. I mean, honestly, I was stuck between the Kawasaki Mule XP and this is basically what it boiled down to. The Sidekick, Kubota, and the RTV. RTV was a bit slow for what I wanted. And honestly, the price point on those two items was much higher than the Mule, the Kawasaki Mule XP, and the Kioti. So let's jump inside and have a look. I'm hoping it's not too loud with the. I don't think it is with the diesel running. So the dash is really nicely laid out. Here's your low and high, neutral, reverse. Here's your windshield wiper. And you push it and hold it for the squirt. It comes with hazard lights. So you've got hazard lights on the front. There are hazard lights on the back as well as park lights. So you could probably road legal this. We can look at the light configurations here. Oh, and a horn. So you push this in for the horn. This is the park lights, I believe. So these are the LED style park lights on the front, and then you go full headlights and high beams as well. Let's have a look at that. Headlight are on, and then high beam. So it does leave the park lights on as well as the high beam. It's got a kind of a cool option here. It's got a 2-inch receiver hitch. It's got a 2-inch receiver hitch on the front and as well in the back, which I think is a great option for those wanting to move trailers around and stuff, right? I mean, that's huge. It's huge having that. They've upgraded this now. These have four-wheel disc brakes all the way around. Lots of tie-down points on the box. The box is all rhino lined. Single handle release to drop the tailgate down. From the passenger side, these levers here pop up and the window comes out about 10 inches or so. There's some grab handles here for the passenger and driver. The roof, some shoulder protectors, full shoulder belts, full shoulder belt for the center position as well. Half doors that open up with a latch, full rubber mat, and it's nice. It's not those plastic clips. It's an actual bolted down rubber mat with a washer, so you can unscrew these, take the mat right out and wash it, and not break those plastic clips. Glove box, USB connection, and a cigarette lighter connection as well. This is your 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and we are in neutral right now with the handbrake on, so we can put it in 2-wheel drive by pulling back on this collar and clicking it up. Now it's in 2-wheel drive. Now it's back in 4-wheel drive. This is a rear differential lock that locks the rear wheels, so they're posi-track and they're both going the same way. So it's limited slip 4-wheel drive until you lock the differential. All the gear changes on this machine need to be done while the machine is stopped and not operating in a forward or reverse momentum. So we think this is going to be a great addition to our arsenal of equipment on the property here. It's going to become a snowplow machine for the driveway. We've got a fairly large 72-inch KFI blade coming for this with a winch. Yeah, first impressions, we love it. Tons of torque. It's diesel. The CVT transmission, when you first get it, you have to break the belt in and drive like 2 heat cycles of 15 or 20 minutes in high, just at like no load. So on our property, it's quite tough. So we did take it down the road and do some flat riding. Moves along nicely. You know, it'll do 30 miles an hour. We're not at full throttle either. So that's in high. But as soon as you put a load on it or come up to a hill, you have to coast to a stop and shift down to low. With the diesel, you'll burn that belt right off if you try to force it in high gear going up and down hills. It just has so much torque, it'll just burn the belt off. But that is our first impression video of the Kioti K9 2400 UTV. And we're going to continue to update the YouTube channel with progress on this machine and what we think of it and how it's going. So consider subscribing to the channel and you get notified of future videos as we post them on this machine. If you like these videos, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe share them with a family member or friend. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Yeah, that's plenty fast. Low is plenty fast for around our property anyway. I don't know if I'd want to go any faster. I mean, high would be nice for logging roads and stuff.